In this video, I'm exactly going to tell you how you can get started with creating content online on Instagram, and most importantly, how am I doing it in June month. Today is what, 13th of May, and after 2 days we are going to start with a new month, and we're going to start with a new content strategy for my short form content on Instagram. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Prathamesh and I'll be your digital products coach. In the next 30 days, I'll be launching a new offer on helping you guys, or maybe some of you guys, on how you can create your own digital products so that you can have a laptop lifestyle like me. At first, I want to tell you, on Instagram, you're going to treat Instagram as a strategy to get new eyeballs. Your conversion and your sales and your nurturing, all of these technical terms, what do I mean by that? It's basically whenever somebody new comes to your profile on Instagram, you're going to help them make an informed decision should they buy from you or not, with help of bigger platforms like YouTube. You can send them emails and maybe have some longer nurturing content on Instagram. But at start, you need a strategy to get new eyeballs to your business. If you go to and check my Instagram profile, I have almost 26,000 followers. But the problem is, they followed me for my food photography content. If you don't know me, I was a food photography coach before. So, people who want to click better photos and videos of food. Maybe they will go to a cafe, maybe they are a restaurant owner, maybe they are a photographer who was shooting with restaurants. Like, I was that kind of a person. So, I was helping these people before. But even before food photography came into my life, I had this desire of having a laptop lifestyle. And that's why I started my food photography coaching business in the first place. My 26,000 followers don't mean anything because I am starting a new thing and they don't want to see that new thing. They followed me for the old thing, which was food photography only. So I know, as a business, if I have to succeed in my career, in my new business, I want new eyeballs who especially aspire to have a laptop lifestyle like me, an online entrepreneur who makes money online. Enough of yapping, let's get started of my Instagram strategy. Let me just pull up my screen. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is to launch our signature series. So what do I mean by that? It's basically kind of a Netflix, right? So if you like an episode of Friends or Breaking Bad or some random series, you're going to watch the whole series completely, right? So we want one piece to be popping out very well, but for that, it's not luck, right? It's going to take a lot of reps to have at least 30 pieces of content which is attributed to this series. We need to have good amount of videos in our signature series. So what can be our videos about in this series? Think about what is exactly your goal for launching your Instagram profile. For me, in the next 1 month, what am I exactly doing is to inspire other people on how to have a laptop lifestyle, just like me. Top lifestyle. If you can see, I'm sitting in a cafe. I just finished my coffee. I've started recording this YouTube and newsletter and everywhere. And I'm going to convert all of this into a content ecosystem. That content ecosystem, after a while, it's going to lead to one of my products or services. Earlier, it was food photography coaching, but now I want to help other people to have laptop lifestyle, to have an independent online income. So that is going to be my goal for this particular thing. So start with a goal, what you are having for your signature series. What do you want to be known for? You would see on Instagram, people are doing like different challenges or series, like 30 days of building a body, or the 75 hard, or maybe you would have seen a young lady is launching her own bakery. There are like different people solving, or maybe just going on different side quests or missions if you're playing some video games. So think about content creation like a video game. You're just doing one quest after the other, and you have to invite people in your ecosystem by doing just the same. So think about it. Think about your business and your content creation like Netflix and video games. That's the best way to make it more fun. When you start thinking about business, it all gets very serious. Like, oh, I need to be disciplined. Oh, like I have to stick with this particular thing. But try to make it more fun by gamifying it, or making your content into a proper Netflix series sort of a thing. So this is what we are going to start. For me, it's going to be the laptop lifestyle, right? I made a hashtag, but I don't recommend to use hashtags right now in 2025 and beyond. I'm just telling you that we are going to have this particular series of laptop lifestyle. So I'm yet to research on this particular thing. I just wrote down the name based on my mission or my goal. But afterwards, what I'm going to do is to just start thinking about a single person who want to start having a laptop lifestyle. What are the problems that they would have? Maybe let's try to do this thing together. Let's try to think together what are the problems that one person can have when they start out having a laptop lifestyle. One thing can be they don't know a problem, right? So it's a problem. We are going to write problem number one. They don't know what they can monetize. So passion is unknown. So they don't know about the passion. So we can make a content about that, and we can create that content following a proper scripting strategy that I would be recommending you as well. What is that scripting strategy? It's basically hook. We are going to start with the hook because 80% of a video it's just hook. So we're going to start with the hook, which is some storytelling element. We are going to tell a story. Remember, humans are made for storytelling. So think about storytelling like a proper packaging of information. If you package whatever information you have, whatever content you want to talk about in a storytelling format, it's more digestible for other human beings. I don't know what is the psychology behind it. I am trying to learn it, and I would highly encourage you to start doing it as well. So what are the actionable steps with storytelling? We'll talk about it, but think about a storytelling hook that you can start with, and remember, it needs to have a good visual hook, right? So hooks are like different types. Hook can be a visual hook can be a verbal hook, right? A verbal hook can be something like I quit even after earning dash rupees, which I actually did in one of my Instagram reels if you check it. The visual hook can be just me closing the laptop because that's some shock value there. So we are having that visual hook and that verbal hook. Apart from that, there needs to be a audio hook as well. Audio hook as in the sound effects. So maybe a closing of a laptop, or it can be something like a riser sound effect. I'm going to link all of these sound effects in the YouTube description. So these are like couple different hooks that we can have to make people stop their scroll and to check out our video. After hook, we are going to have a name of series. As I started with this whole thing, why we are doing this 30-day series or 45-day series or episode based series is because we need to have a body of work where people can come and binge and just gorge on the information once they like a particular piece of content. Let me give you a very simple example. Let's say you create 30 pieces of content for the next 30 days, which I'm going to do in the month of June. And let's say even if nothing works out, like you're just getting like 500 views, 1000 views per video for the next 25 days, 26 days, what's going to happen is you're going to get very good at your content, so that's good. But B, if one video pops out, that person who likes that particular video, the viewer, would go back to your profile and binge on all of the videos together. And trust me, if you have a product, then you're going to get a lot of money with that. Get that product ready, get that service ready as well, whatever you're going to offer to people to monetize this particular thing. In the coming few days, we are going to talk about that monetization aspect as well. But it's very important, I want to emphasize on this as much as possible, to have a body of work ready on your YouTube and on Instagram, and give people a reason for them to coming back again and again on our social media platforms. So that's why we are going to have number one, a 30-day series or whatever day series. My approach for this is I'm not going to have a day based series. I'm going to have something known as episode based series. On some days, maybe if I have a lot of energy, what I'm going to do is I'll just post like 3 videos in a single day. So I'm not going to be worried, oh, I posted today, so I'm not going to be posting in the evening. No, if I post more, I know my chances of luck increases, my chances of blowing up on social media increases. So what I'm going to do is simply have an episode based series. So imagine if I post only one post of content on day 1. Let's say I have a lot of energy on day 2, so I'm posting like 3 pieces. So I'm calling it, this particular one is episode 1, but the next one is like episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. So I'm not going to name it as day, I'm going to name it as episode. Very important for you to remember this thing. So this is going to be my signature series where I'm going to be sharing a lot of value, a step-by-step tutorial, maybe some inspirational content, maybe just calling people to making people feel something rather than just giving how to values in all of the videos. So it's going to be my episode based series on that, because in Netflix also, if you see Friends for example, not all videos need to be like ultra comedy based, right? Some are serious, some are different thing, so it's fine, have a variety on them. But the most important thing is to have episodes for people to come back again and again. Not to sound like a broken record, but again, have a body of work. That's ultra important. So what's the next kind of content series, that content pieces that we are going to do? Number 2 thing that we are going to do for our Instagram short form is B-rolls. Today is what, like 38th of May 2025. If you're not posting enough on trial reels on Instagram, you're not doing enough, because Instagram has given us a cheat code. You can post as many trial reels as possible. There is no upper limit. So what do I mean by trial reels right now? And I'll come back to the B-rolls once more. Trial reels, basically it's going to be shown only to your non-followers. It's not going to be shown to your followers at all. It's not going to be shown in the main feed. You can take advantage of this. How? Let's say you have a video, whatever video, even if it's a series based video or a B-roll based video. What is a B-roll? I'm going to explain that. Whatever reel you have, you can post the same reel, or you can experiment with different elements of that reel with trial reels. For example, let's say if you have a reel like this and you have a hook that you have thought, okay, this is going to be my hook 1. Let's say you want to experiment with another hook with the same video, with the same concept, and you are shooting 2 hooks rather than just 1, and you want to see exactly like what resonates with people more. So you can literally A/B test. If you are from internet marketing world, this is called as A/B testing. You're literally isolating the variables and testing what works and what not works. So you can try like the hooks, you can try the captions, you can try the sound effects, you can try the B-rolls aspect of it. What works exactly? What are people liking it? We are going to test all of these things with trial reels, and there is no upper limit. So Instagram is not going to stop you. Okay, you know what, Prathamesh, you have posted too much today. Just take a chill pill. No, literally unlimited. So have as many A/B tests as possible ready. Coming back to this topic of B-rolls, what we are going to do, we are going to combine trial reels with B-roll videos. So what are B-roll videos? I'm going to be showing some examples along with this thing. But here, what B-rolls essentially means is B-rolls with value caption. This is how I'm going to be having this thing. So just imagine I have a 5-second video. You might have seen on Instagram there are a lot of 5-second clips that are blowing up. So what I'm going to do is I will have 3 to 4 simple clips of 0.5 second each together that will form, let's say, a 5-second clip, right? Don't go into the nitty-gritty details of how long it should be. Just keep it like less than a second and have 3-4 clips. And these 3-4 clips need to show what you stand for. So for me, it would be laptop lifestyle. So I want to show the laptop. I want to show my gym lifestyle. I want to show my travel lifestyle. Right? So this is basically the clips that I want to be standing for. So people would relate me with all of these things, right? So after I have all of these things, people would relate these things with me, and they would relate me with that kind of lifestyle, what you stand for, what is your mission. So have those small clips ready from your phone or maybe your camera and have it somewhere. We're going to talk about this building a B-roll library in the coming few videos, but just remember, have a b-roll library sitting over your editing device, maybe your phone, maybe your laptop, doesn't matter. But the idea is simple. We want people to associate us with these things that we stand for. Maybe for me it's laptop lifestyle, so laptop, gym, travel, just reading, right, self improvement, all of these things I want to be known for. So I'm going to be showing people me doing it, so they will have those thoughts in their minds. That is the whole idea of b-roll clips. And you might be saying, okay, 5-second clips, do they even work or not? Does not matter, because you're going to combine this with a value caption. The video, it's just for it's just an opportunity to be in front of people. The heavy work, the heavy lifting is done by the value caption. So just try to imagine the last time that you were scrolling on Instagram, you had, so imagine the last time you scrolled on Instagram and you came across this 5-second clip, and the video was very small, maybe 2 3 5 seconds, but the majority of the value was in the caption. So it was a 10-15 sentence long caption which had a lot of value to give. So how we are going to structure this value caption is classic copywriting formula, which is the hook plus problem, agitate, solution, right? This is my take on the classic PAS formula. We need to have a written hook, and after that we are going to be using the PAS formula after that. So problem, amplify, and solution. And apart from the PAS, we are going to have a CTA of asking people to comment a keyword, right? So comment dash keyword to get my free whatever, right? So whatever, right now I'm going to make it free because I've not launched my product yet. I've not even thought about what my product is going to be, but I know I want to get a lot of eyeballs on my profile, on my offer. So that's why what I'm going to be doing is having people comment certain word which is related to that video, and asking people to comment on my video, so that I'm going to like kick off my automation to them. So they're going to get some freebie in their DMs, and they will sign up for that thing. So they will share their email, their name, and they're going to be added into an email list, of course, if they allow me to do so, where I'm going to have a conversation with them one-on-one. So we are going to do all of this to generate demand for our products or services. So this format is very simple. It's B-roll plus value caption. This is going to be our second thing. And we are not going to just pull out ideas from random things. What we are going to do is we are going to take the essential ideas that we did on that particular episode of the signature series, and we are going to convert it into the value caption. So imagine if our episode number 1 is about problem solving of passion. So what we are going to do is convert the whole idea of this and convert it into a value caption. Because understand, people learn in different ways. So if someone learns from a storytelling reel that we are going to do in the signature series, you can very well bet that not a lot of people, your followers or new people as well, like there are billions of people online, and your video reached to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 people. So it does not matter, right? Nobody is going to complain that your video is repetitive. People want to repeat stuff for you so that they remember it, rather than just reinventing the wheel. So people love to just read the same thing twice, and of course you have to do it tactfully. So that's why we are changing the format of this, a framework of this. What we did in the signature series, the idea that we talk about in that particular episode of signature series, we are going to convert it into text, because in that signature series it was a video. Here they are going to read it, so it's going to they're going to retain the information more and more. Why do mothers and people revise with their kids for an exam? Same reason. If you repeat, if you reread it or redo it, then information gets stored in your brain more. And your job as a content creator is to live in people's minds rent free, so that At someday they will pay you money for your offer, for your products, for your services. As simple as that. So we're going to convert the video into a value caption in a written format. Simple. That's the second type of content that we are going to produce on Instagram. Along with it, it's going to be a third format, which is a carousel. I'm still testing with carousels right now. I don't have a proper strategy for it. I mean, what I have seen, what is working right now in May 2025 and beyond are two types of carousels. First one is just, if you check my Instagram profile, I did it just a couple of days ago. It's basically one picture of you and the text, it's going to be swipeable, right? So the same picture over and over, but just the text is changing. So it's very easy to do and it's very swipeable. So imagine a person, I just try to think about it from a customer psychology. A person is scrolling on social media and they just swipe, right? So if they are swiping the cards of a carousel, it's going to, they're going to like have so much ease of, when a person is swiping on social media, it's going to be so easy for them to consume that information. So that's the first type of carousel. The second type of carousel, what is working right now, what I'm seeing right now is they're just turning the video into individual frames and they're having a caption like this. So imagine there's a 5-minute video and like there are hard hitting lines, 2 or 3 hard hitting lines in that video. So what they are doing essentially is take that frame, screenshot it, take the text of that thing and add it as a caption. So they'll do it for at least like 2 slides. So slide 1, slide 2. Same thing for, let's say, like 4 slides. And maybe the third carousel slide would actually have the video playing. So if people are loving the first and the second slide, they are going to watch the video next, right? And that video can lead them towards, let's say, a YouTube video or a freebie. Imagine the whole idea you doing all of this is get people into your ecosystem and making them stay for as long as possible so that you can stay in their minds as long as possible. It's as simple as that. So that one content piece should lead to another content piece or maybe a freebie or your product. As simple as that. So those are the 2 types of carousels. I'm going to be testing in the coming few videos. I'm going to be exactly telling you how I am doing it as well. But for now, these are the 3 types of content pieces that I will be doing in the next 30 days and I'll be reporting back to you guys. What is the result of all of this? First one being the signature series, where you're giving people a reason to binge back so that they can have a body of work and they can consume a lot of information, and whatever you want to sell they will buy. As simple as that. Second are the B-rolls plus value captions. So whatever you're going to do in that signature series episodes, you can convert that into written text and have it as a caption, and the B-rolls, the visuals, should be what you are standing for. So for me it was laptop lifestyle. So laptop, working, typing. Think about all of the videos that you are seeing when you are thinking about those words. The working out, the travel, the walking on a beach, those things. So visuals paired with a value caption, that becomes your another opportunity to be in front of people and to be seen so that you can sell your products in the future. And remember, all of this is because you want people to lead on to another piece of content. So the YouTube video, to the Instagram reel, to your newsletter, to your freebie, to your product, does not matter. The third type is we are going to do the carousels. So I've already told you the simple variation of it and the movie style variation of it as well. I'm going to test out both carousels and tell you what is the strategy. So yeah, there you go. These are the content strategy that I will be following for the next 30 days to blow up my Instagram. And I don't care about the vanity metrics at all, honestly speaking. But my point is to have more leads and more sales for my digital products. I think like a business person. I was a creator before, but whole transparency, I care about my sales. At the end of the day, you start this business to earn money, not as a non-profit journey, a non-profit venture, right? So you want to earn some profits, you want to enjoy that life, you want to help other people in the same way as well. So that's the strategy that you have to follow. For the next 30 days, you're going to follow the strategy to get more leads and sales. So there you go. This is the content strategy that I developed for you. Let me know any questions that you have. Put it in the comment box. And if you like this video, check out my Instagram profile as well, where I am doing this experimentation live with you. Check out my Instagram @p.j and like and subscribe this YouTube video. See you in the next one.